Magandang tanghali na pala. Magandang tanghali sa inyo lahat. First of all, ako'y magpapasalamat sa inyo sa inyong imbitasyon na ako'y dumalo dito sa inyong convention dito ng NUP. Pero although I belong to another party, as I was walking around just now, I feel like I feel very much at home. At maraming naman sa inyo ay matagal ko ng kaibigan, matagal ko ng kasama, at palagay ko yung iba pa, hindi lang ako, kung hindi, this is already the second generation of our alliance. And so I am very happy to be here back amongst friends. I thank you very much also for this invitation because I would like to, of course, I am happy and grateful to be able to say that I have enjoyed the support in my political career. Now, from many of the individuals in this room here today, and also from the NUP. And it is something that I have been very grateful for, and for that I would like to thank you. And your invitation for me here today is also, again, I would say, at least if not an expression of political support, at least an expression of friendship that we can always build upon. I am afraid that I am not going to be making any earth-shaking announcements today. As wala pa tayong mga, alam niyo naman, itong eleksyon natin ngayon, komplikado, hindi natin malaman kung ano pa talaga ang patakbo ng ating iba't ibang partido. And especially in my case, pag pinag-uusapan ay national position, national na halalan, ay siyempre, hindi naman kaya na maging kandidato for any national position kapag ikaw ay nag-iisa. And you need the assistance and the help of your own party, but also those who have aligned with you at certain levels. And that is important. And that is why, kaya naman nakikita natin, ang dalas natin makita kayo sa radio, ang daming spekulasyon, at hindi mo naman masisisi ang tao. Because it is understandable that many people are taking a very great interest in the upcoming elections of 2016. And the reason is that it is seen that government has much to do after the coming election. The new government that will come in May and June of 2016 will have a big job ahead of them. Dahil sa nangyari sa nakailang taon, nakikita natin, lalo na pag kinukumpara natin ang Pilipinas sa ating mga kapitbahay, sa ating mga neighbors in ASEAN, ay nakikita natin na meron marami tayong pagkukulang at medyo naiwan-iwanan na tayo dito sa ating bansa. And there is possibly, we hear, marami tayong naririnig na issue, tayo dito sa Maynila, ramdam natin ang mga issue tungkol sa traffic, ang mga issue tungkol sa MPR, at all the congestion, hindi lamang sa lansangan, kung hindi pati na sa airport, pati na sa puerto. And this just points to the difficulties that we have been suffering because of the lack of development in the country today. And the next government that will come in 2016 will have to make it a priority that the infrastructure development that has been left behind by this administration, we will have to catch up. And we can see now there are so many issues that are fundamental to the progress of our economy, to the progress of our country. And these issues have to be attended to by the next government. Kaya naman siguro natin nakikita, na may kakulangan ng ating pamahalaan, ay dahil siguro we have seen that there seems to be a policy in the past few years of polarizing, confronting, and eventually this adversarial form of governance, where governance, it becomes part of government policy to instinct some vengeance or some vindictiveness, or to go after so-called political opponents or enemies. And in that process, ang nangyari dyan ay imbis na pinagkakaisa ang ating bansa, ay ang nangyayari ay pinagkakawatak-watak at pinag-aaway-away. At ang naging problema ay hindi na natabi ang pamumulitika. Natapos na ang halalan, natapos na ang resulta, natapos na ang proklamasyon, nag-oath of office na, namumulitika pa rin. Kaya this adversarial kind of political activity has been to the detriment of our country's development. At yan ang nakikita ko problema. And that is why, if there is anything that we should be searching for in the next election, when we decide who are we to support, who are we to promote, who are we to help, hanapin siguro natin ay ang mga magiging leader para na makikita natin na ipagkakaisa ang Pilipinas. Sa dinami-dami ng problema ng ating bansa, ay hindi kakayanin ng kahit na isang grupo lamang, kahit sino man sila, kahit sila ay ang amahalaan, hindi kakayanin ng kahit anong isang sektor lamang ang lahat ng mga problema na hinaharap ng Pilipinas. Kaya kailangan natin lahat ng ating mga kapwa Pilipino ay ipagkakaisa natin. Ipagkakaisa para sabay-sabay na tumutulong, sabay-sabay na iniisip kung paano magandahin ang ating bansa, kung paano mas maginhawa ang buhay ng ating mga mamamayan. And that is what we are looking for. That is what we have to make sure. Because the many years of this confrontational and ultimately polarizing politics has done us no good. Hindi ito nakatulong sa atin. Hindi nakatulong sa mamamayang Pilipino. Hindi nagbago ang poverty incidence. Hindi nagbago ang unemployment. Hindi gumaganda ang sitwasyon, lalo na sa mga serbisyo. Even our utilities, we are beginning to see problems sa supply ng kuryente, sa supply ng tubig, pati sa ating transport and communication. Lahat ito ay nagka-problema dahil na imbis na tinatrabaho ng gobyerno ang pagdudulot ng serbisyo para sa ating mga kababayan, ay iniintindi ang pamumulitika. Kung paano tulungan ang kanilang mga kasama sa partido at kung paano labanan ang kanilang hindi kasama. Kaya nakikita natin kung saan tayo dati ay ang agrikultura natin, alam naman natin gano'ng kasigla ang agricultural sector natin ng nakaraan. Eh nandito tayo, nakikita natin na pahina ng pahina, naghihinga na halos ang ating agricultural sector. Ang educational sector natin ay maraming problema dahil kulang tayo sa suporta sa ating mga guro, kulang tayo sa pagpatayo ng ating mga school building, kulang tayo sa implementasyon sa ating bagong polisiya ng K-12. All of these problems have come about because of the paralysis that comes from this confrontational kind of politics, this confrontational kind of policy of government. Now, if there are any government officials who, in the view of some of our citizens, have done wrong in the time that they were in office, then let us allow justice, the wheels of justice to turn, and allow the judicial system to take care of any such allegations and to determine whether or not this is something that needs to be pursued. It cannot be a central part of government policy. When it becomes a central part of government policy that walang ginawa kundi naghahabol na, hinahabol, kinakasuhan, binibigyan ng problema lahat ng mga non-allied politicians, eh nakikita natin ang nangyari. Walang nagpapago, walang nagtutulungan, hindi gumaganda ang sitwasyon ng Pilipinas. And that is why I come here today with the hope. I come here today with the hope that you and I will be able to put forward a program of governance to our people that will assure at the underlying foundation of that program is to unify the country, is to bring back the sense of nationhood that we once had. We might be Ilocanos, Waray, Bicolano, Bisaya, Tagalog, but we must always remember that we are at the heart of the Filipinos. We must return the pride that we once had to be Filipinos. We must return the pride that we once held, that the position that we once held, not only here locally in the Philippines, but in the community of nations, in the international community. Dahil sa ngayon, ay nakikita hindi maunawaan ng ating mga kaibigan na tigalabas kung anong nangyayari sa Pilipinas. Alam nila ang magaling ng Pilipino. Alam nila na ang sisipag. Alam nila na mahuhusay. Ay, paano nila alam? Eh kaya naman sila na keep hiring OFWs na Pilipino. Dahil alam nila ang galing ng husay ng Pilipino. Ang hindi nila maunawaan, bakit kung ganyan kakagaling ang mga Pinoy, bakit ngayon yung Pilipinas ay hindi natin nakikita na yung galing na yan ay napupunta sa pagtulong at sa pagprogreso ng ating bansa. And that's why I hope that in this political cycle, that we are able, and that we should, because it is necessary. Because if we continue this way, it will be a very, very hard road back from where we will take this, again, this confrontational and polarizing kind of system. That is why in this election, in this coming election, I think it is absolutely imperative that the country find a leadership. It cannot be done by one man or woman. It cannot be done by one sector. It has to be done by the whole country. And we must find that unifying force to return the Philippines to be one country, one nation, working together to build the nation, to make it better, for our people. That is what we need in the coming years. That is what we must search for. The people look to us to find that leadership. The people look to us to bring that unity to the country. The people look to us. It is something that we owe to our countrymen. It is something that we owe to our country. And we cannot say in good conscience that we have served the public well if we do not do this, if we do not do this now, if we do not unify the country. That is what I am setting out to do. That is what I will try to do. That is what I will try to promote. I hope, once again, as you have been very kind to me and as you have supported me in the past, that I can count on your support again in the future. Thank you very much. Good morning.
Thank you very much, Senator Bongbong Marcos. Mabuhay si Senator Bongbong Marcos! Well said, Senator. Kaya po kami sa National Unity Party.